Hey guys, let me just stabilize my camera. Okay, so this is my review of the Lumiere blush that I received, and the shade that I got it in was Delicate Pink. So there you can see it in the container. I'll do a swatch for you guys really quick. First of all, I really love this blush, and I'm going to talk about it, but there's kind of like a fine line between what could be because of the formula and what could just be because of the shade of blush that I received. Because you guys know, obviously, if you get a shade of blush that's wrong for your skin, it's just going to look wrong no matter what. And I feel that the shade they picked out for me was like perfect for my skin after wearing it a couple times. So, first of all, the shade, I absolutely love this shade. It's sort of like a light medium pink, and it has neutral undertones, but figure out the right way to describe this. When I looked at it first in the container, I thought it was going to be like too warm and corally for my skin because I do have cool tone skin. I tend to go more with like the cotton candy pinks or the blue based pink, and this isn't a blue based pink, so I was like, oh no, it's going to look horrible. But just like I'm wearing it right now, I'm not sure what you guys can tell. It's just like a really light flush on my skin, and I did apply it with my skunk brush, so there you can see the color like really well there. It does look like really orangey and corally, so I was like, oh no, it's gonna look horrible on my skin. But I just like applied it with a skunk brush, just like, you know, really lightly swirled it into both my cheeks, and it looks so natural on me. Like, to me, honestly, it doesn't look like a blush that I'm wearing. It looks just like I'm like naturally flushed, which is sort of the look that you usually want to go for with blushes. And with so many blushes, especially powder blushes, it can look so unnatural, which is like the last thing you want to do. I know that cream and gel blushes supposedly look more natural and stuff, but lately I've been wearing so much mineral foundation, and with a cream or gel blush you have to put it on before the foundation, and that just like messes me up. So I really don't use them. I really use powders. And I have a few shades of coral, like a few kind of like more tan shades. Not quite bronzers, but like tanny blushes, if that makes any sense. I have some like, you know, warm corals and stuff, but a majority of my stash is cool tone pinks because, you know, I'm cool toned. And I think I just kind of like the way those look in the pan. So honestly, if I had seen this in the store, like this particular shade, I probably never would have bought it. I probably would have bought something brighter, something cooler, maybe even something darker, or, well, depending on when I was planning on using it, I would have bought either something darker or lighter. But this is like my perfect shade for me because, like, seriously, it looks like I'm just naturally blushing, but it's not like the ugly red color that my cheeks naturally are. So I feel like the shade was, this sounds so corny, I feel like it was like made for me because just the way it looks when I wear it. And I've worn it a couple of times, and I always think it looks fabulous whenever I put it on. But again, that's the shade. You know, if you have skin coloring similar to mine, you can try it, but I know most of you don't. So I'll talk a little bit about the formula. As far as I can tell, this has no shimmer in it or glitter. It's pretty much just like a matte mineral blush. Again, you know, pretty finely milled, like most minerals are. Fairly pigmented. But I like the way it goes on. If you guys watch my tutorial, or not my tutorial, my review on the Vina Velvet Formula Foundation, I talk about just like, you know, how smooth it makes your skin look and how like airbrush and soft. I feel like this blush was made with like a similar formula, and I'm not entirely sure if it was, but when I put it on, like, the finish to it, like, you know, I have no problem with shimmery blushes or blushes that have, like, you know, like little pieces of glitter in them, or, you know, it all depends on what kind of look you're going for. But I feel like the finish that they used for this blush, and I'm assuming it's the finish that they use for other blushes, I feel like it's matte, but not abnormally matte, to where if you wear it, you know, it's not going to look like your cheeks are super matte. It's just like a natural matte finish that you can wear. And I think with most skin types, if you're wearing the right foundation on underneath, it'll just kind of blend in with your skin. And I think in addition to the shade, that's what makes it look so natural. is that it just like seamlessly blends in perfectly. It, you know, the finish makes it blend in with your skin, and then also the color is really easy to blend, so you know, you get it where you want it, and then you can blend it out so, you know, it doesn't streak. I know with some mineral foundations that aren't kind of well finely milled, that you can get those like little chunks of like pigment that are just hard to blend out. This definitely doesn't do that. It's one of the best mineral blushes I've ever used, like, in all honesty, and I'm probably going to end up buying this blush from them because I love the way it looks on me, especially because it's summer and I tend to use like warmer tones during the summer. So I probably will be purchasing this from Lumiere, but I really don't know what else to say about a blush other than I can keep on raving about it, but I'd probably say the same things over and over again. So, I will do a swatch for you guys. I'll just put some primer on my hand and swatch it really quick because I don't have my primer in here right now to do it for you. But I'll take a picture of that, and if you want to purchase this or any other Lumiere cosmetic products, their link is in the sidebar. And please leave a comment or send me a message if you have any questions about this blush or anything else that I've reviewed for Lumiere. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. Bye, guys.